crisis line.
I need somebody to talk to. I need somebody to talk to. Do you know about panic disorders?
Yes, I do. You sound like you're in the middle of one.
I'm having an attack. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
My son was the most beautiful, gentle soul to walk on this earth. He was an artist, a musician, a poet. He liked to fly under the radar a little bit, so he was very humble about his many, many talents.
Crisis line, can I help you?
I don't know if I should be calling you. I just didn't know really who else to talk to.
Well, no, I'm glad you did call. What's your first name? My name is Andy.
My name's Gina.
You sound like you've got a lot of things on your mind.
I just got home from work tonight, and I seem to be at the end of my rope.
Every year, Crisis Clinic receives more than 200,000 calls from people who aren't sure where to turn with their problems. Some are afraid to talk with people they know, or they may be uncertain who can help. Crisis Clinic was founded in 1964 as a grassroots effort to provide a safety net for anyone in crisis.
We had no 911. We had no Medic 1. We didn't have specialized services. Right now we have specialized services for domestic violence, child abuse, elder abuse, youth. We had nothing like that.
You've got to take care of you and your kids.
You said that maybe there were some people that could help.
Yeah, there are some domestic violence shelters that have specialists for this. Would you like me to give you the number?
I think I'm ready. Okay. Yeah, I would like that.
My son was killed 6 years ago in a really bad auto accident, and today is his birthday. And I really felt like I was through all this, but I'm just having a really tough day today.
The last time I saw Ryan was, it was the Tuesday before St. Patrick's Day. And we had dinner together and talked. And I had no idea at that time that he was so extremely depressed.
Today's Crisis Clinic continues to connect people in distress to the right services, keeping people safe, empowering callers, and linking them to resources is the mission of Crisis Clinic, giving options to those who feel they have none. The Crisis Line provides emotional support, while the Washington Recovery Helpline offers specialized help for those with substance abuse and problem gambling issues. Volunteers are trained to help people who are distraught from the weight of depression, alcohol and drug abuse, even suicide.
At about 1 a.m. in the morning, we got a knock on the door, and it was the chaplain, sheriff. And just opening the door, I knew that something had happened to Ryan. And he stepped into our living room and said, "I'm sorry to tell you, we found the body of your son. This is something no mother should ever have to hear." And my life changed forever at that moment.
Hello, this is Teen Link.
Hi. I'm not really sure what this is. I just saw your poster at school. What's Teen Link, really?
Okay, Teen Link is a completely confidential and anonymous phone line, and all the people who work on the line are teenagers.
Suicide is the second leading cause of death for teenagers in Washington state. That's why Crisis Clinic created a special helpline just for teens to talk about relationships, peer pressure, and seek support. Teen volunteers are there to listen and help callers work through their problems. They also bring suicide prevention education into area schools.
Some people feel that suicide is a very selfish act. In Ryan's case, I feel it was different. He wanted to spare us his pain. And he knew I felt his pain right along with him. And I would have done anything to take that pain away from him. And we tried everything, but it wasn't enough.
211. How can I help you?
I'm looking for shelter for my family.
I'm glad you called us. What ages are your children?
The boys are 5 and 9.
Once people create a plan to solve their problems, the next step is connecting them with the right resources. 211 talks with people about their needs, explaining how the social service system works, and links callers to an extensive database of resources. These resources are also available online. Callers may be looking for a safe place to sleep for the night, or may have basic needs for food, clothing, or housing.
Okay, are your boys still in school?
Yeah, we're getting them to school.
That's really great. Let's take a moment and I can go over how the family housing system works. We'll discuss your options and I can give you some agencies to call.
That would be great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your help.
Helping people make positive life changes means offering them ongoing assistance and programs when they need them. Survivors of Suicide is a professionally led support group designed to help people deal with their grief and begin the healing process.
They became my coaches, teachers. We laughed together, we cried together, we grieved together, and we helped one another begin to live again.
Since its beginning in 1964, Crisis Clinic has evolved to become a focal point for crisis resources, serving the general public as well as other professionals in the community. The success of the Crisis Clinic depends on the help of volunteers, grants, and community giving. Without your support, we couldn't help so many people.
I mean, we have the services now, but this is a way to connect a client, somebody phoning in, with the services that we have. That's what's needed. And without the clinic, you wouldn't have that beautiful, miraculous connection between the client who needs help and the help that's available.
The world cannot function without the Crisis Clinic. They offer so many services, and they are needed more than ever. With the wars and the terrorism and just the unstable way our world is acting these days, people need the Crisis Clinic more and more.
And if you start to feel badly, you know we're here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you can call the Crisis Clinic whenever you need to, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I will.
Okay, good night.
Okay, thank you.
Because if we are truly successful, no voice will be left unheard.